You brought up a good point, and it triggered something in my mind that, you know, yes, we videotape. There's a lot of parts of the dealership that are videotaped now during training, for instance, the F&I department. However, if you ever notice when you sit in a really well-run leader-led workshop, the guy that's moderating the meeting, they generally, the reason it's so effective is they have a chair in the front of the room, and it's usually the hot seat, all right? And we say, hey, I need a volunteer. Come on up here, Billy. And Billy sits down, and you hand him, and you as the moderator usually play the customer.
Right.
And you say, based on what we just covered, go ahead and present that multi-quote worksheet on my purchase options, Billy, and I'll sit across the table. The whole rest of the room's watching. And the reason that's so effective, because not only are we putting Billy on the spot, but there's no hiding. He either knows what we covered or he doesn't. And because it's in the classroom setting, as a moderator, there's no pressure. The class knows we're all here to learn, and it's that type of environment or that type of access to seeing yourself that any other online tool just doesn't have.
Well, here's the great part. Here's what I love. Well, let's say I ask you what your meet and greet is.
Yeah.
Now, if I know the words, it's great. So I can go through and answer my ABCs and get those all correct.
Mm-hmm.
But what I don't hear usually is that subjective tone. The words you say, the tone you use. So a meet and greet that sounds like this. Hi, welcome to the dealership. And you have it memorized in your mind, so you think you're going to get that check mark that it's right. But if that's what you sound like, I think we're going to have a little needs improvement there, because it should just roll. And the words, tone, and body language, you should be able to hear and see it all right there.
Well, you just said it, hear and see it.
That's right.
Because if you called me on the phone, and let's say I was at my desk, you could say, hey, Mark, I wanted to catch you off guard. Go ahead and recite your greet. And I'm reading it from I'm just saying, oh, welcome to ABC Honda. My name is Mark. What can I do for you? Okay, so yes, you heard me, but the beauty of the video assessment is you're hearing me and seeing my facial expressions, my empathy, everything that you would see if you were in person. So to have that capability of your entire staff, whenever they conduct their individual courses and take their individual assessment, that alone is just, it's unique to the industry. And I'm not familiar with anybody else that uses the tool like that in their training.